Hello, folks. Good evening, and welcome. Today is the day I do the thing. The thing I have not done in quite some time. The thing. Yes, welcome to the 11th Starsector Fleet Building Tournament, this time in PvP flavor. And this evening, co-casting with me is the lovely KnightChase.
Hello.
KnightChase, maker of Mysore Navy.
Mysore Navy.
And yeah, basically here helping me out because, as many people are consistently reminding me, I don't play a lot of Starsector these days. So it's like a refresher and someone just to fill in the gaps of my knowledge when they do turn up.
What is that gown with that mantra that's passing by?
I know, right? I get distracted looking at the background sometimes, like, wait, I'm meant to be casting a stream here. Wow, yeah, so let's get started. So basically this is organized by Rubin, so a huge thank you to Rubin for organizing this. This is the first in, I believe, a list of 7 streams. I'm doing today. I believe Laharl is doing Wednesday. Laharl, who's started only recently, but has become, as far as I'm aware, quite a stream Starsector quite a lot now. As far as I'm aware.
Nemo, I need game audio to the screen share.
Oh yeah, and I give you that. Hashtag professionalism. It was gonna happen at some point. Can I do that? How did I give you... I was never did this before. I think, hang on, can I do that?
Huh?
Oh, no, you can't hear me now, damn. Yeah, if I do that, you can't hear me. Orica, did I give you sound last time?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Orica's in chat. I'm trying to remember if I had sound last time. Nope. Oh, I don't think there is sound. I'm afraid. You can listen to. You can have this. You can have this. Maybe the stream open in the background or something.
Yeah. Okay, I don't mind that. That's fine.
Professionalism isn't. What do you mean professionalism isn't in the bingo? What the hell? I am personally offended that professionalism isn't in the bingo. That's a wound to my own pride there. I wonder why Hydrate the Nemo got to 1,000 in price, because people kept spamming it like crazy. Too predictable. It should have been the middle square. It should have been the middle square. But it should have been there anyway. Right, so, it's set up with, I believe, 4 times 8, Nemo quick, 32 players. And in 8 groups of 4, and today is... Am I right? Is it 8 groups of 4? No, I'm confused. Oh crap. Yeah, it is groups of 4. I should trust myself more. 8 groups of 4, groups A through H, and today we're doing half of the games of groups A, B, C, and D. However, because of a request from Rubin, we are going to be doing A, C, D, and B at the end for a reason, I assume.
Okay.
So, we begin. I think there's nothing more to say. Can you think of anything to say before we get started?
Well, let's get started. Can we take a look at their fleets?
Yep. I'm going to introduce like every group one at a time, just because I think it will save time in the long run. We'll introduce all the fleets of Group A, then we'll see how the Group A matches, then all the fleets of Group C in this case, then the Group C matches, and so forth.
Okay, let's do it.
And yeah, first of all, we have Carroy's Scalar Tech fleet. My experience of Scalar Tech is having seen them as an enemy fleet in the last tournament. That was my experience of Scalar Tech. And I remember...
They were like a boss faction.
Yeah, they were kind of a sort of a mini boss faction at the time, and people freaked out when they turned up, and they did very, very well. And what do we have here? We have a corset. Of course, the theming for the names of Scalar Tech is very much like haberdashery and dressmaking. So we have corset running what looks to be like several lightning guns. That's 6 lightning guns, a tachyon lance, a stitch beam lance again, and plate drone wings, again with the theming of cloth making and tailoring.
That's a lot of hard flux from those lightning guns.
Yeah. We also have a 1, 2, 3, 4 Tress class drone carriers, or throne carriers, running 2 Chord fighter wings and a couple of pylons each, as well as a cluster of EMP mines on the system.
ECM and F relay.
Yep. 4 of them as well, so we get the speedy bonus. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frill class, something to shoot at destroyers with ion dischargers and sabopods. Sabopods, oh sabopods, there will always be sabopods. Every time there will be sabopods.
That's
What do you have here? So, any interesting, sorry not sorry for the core set. Throne carrier 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the tresses. Then 6 arms make a hexapus +1. Whoa! Laharl with a raid of 14 people, thank you. Everyone come on, come all.
shout out to Laharl.
Yeah, shout out to Laharl. Laharl, of course, will be hosting the Wednesday stream of this. Now we have next week we have DeTess running a Diable fleet. DeTess has actually added a description here, so I will read that out first. This is a quote. "This fleet is silly. It shouldn't exist. It's the result of me going, ooh, I wonder how badly Fleet Pandemonium will fare against these test fleets, and then finding out that the answer was in fact pretty damn decent. To compound that, thanks to DaddyPants' missile spam fleet, I learned that Pandemoniums tend to do better without their shields as well, which leads to the abomination you're about to see. I'm probably going to lose horribly against any real fleets, but that's just going to be vindication that I was right after all, and Pandemoniums are in fact just generally a bad idea."
That is 3 Pandemoniums.
That is 3. That is they're set up the same way. So they've got shield bypass, heavy armor, armored weapon mounts, ITUs obviously. Then they have double Aegis flat cannon, glow tusk linear rifles, 2 of these Art Dude twin cannons, which are new to me, but I had a quick look at them. A couple of graves, a couple of Rexons, a little bit of everything really, and just a ton of strifes. All three of them are set up the same way.
That thing looks mean.
So PB eats, shoots, and leaves, the first one. PB reproductively impaired, the second one. And Panda Diplomacy, the third one. And all the officers are pandas. I approve.
I like
And a red panda on the third one as well. I approve. I approve. No officer images for this one. Okay. I do like Pandemoniums, and yes, I think Pandemoniums are much better with shield bypass. They don't need shields. Pandas are totally fine without shields. Then we have Snowblind running a Legacy of Archnisus fleet, known as Archgenesis. Hang on, damn it.
I honestly don't know how to pronounce it.
Archgenesis, Archnisus, Archingesis.
Archnesis?
Screw you, Snowblind. Screw you. We have here a pair Archnice. Oh, right, yeah. So we have 1, 2 double Alistairs. Of course, they have the front little siege cannon, also Tachyon lances, a couple of
That's a very interesting loadout with the siege cannon and a Tachyon lance.
This siege cannon at the front is quite long range. The Tachyon lance as well. A couple of flat cannons, double heavy needlers, 5 Reliance, because, you need some PD on there. And a couple of Duke gunboat wings, which I'm a huge fan of. We also have, 2 of those. We have my other ship is the Higgs and asymmetrical Mirosity. Then we have Tailors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tailors, 7 Tailors, 8 Tailors, 9 Tailors. Running.
Wow, those things are cheap.
Running iron pulsers and heavy machine guns, as well as some torpedoes. With Omniloader as well, so double rate of fire for all non-missile weapons, and double damage for beams. So heavy machine guns and iron pulsers firing very quickly. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Shermans, running a railgun, an ion cannon, a torpedoes, and a PD laser.
Huh.
We have like the tallest fleet I've seen so far in DeTess's DA. Then we have a lot of very, very wide fleets.
I like that the wide fleets have some capitals to go with them.
Yeah.
Nice.
The points allowance was fair enough. Like was not fair enough. Was lenient enough to allow for wideness, but with still a capital in play.
I like it.
Yeah. And then we have SEC running Cums ships. What? What is Cums doing here? Is this like an homage? Is this just an homage? We have here running an II. We have the Matriarch, of course, the huge Imperium carrier. Running Vulcan cannons, Telums, ion cannons, particle guns, several ballistas. The ballista swarm is beautiful to see, and several Flamins, Draconariuses, and Inferno bombers. We have also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Interexes, running Mini Blaster Array, Pulsar Repeaters, Light Needlers, and 4 Reapers.
Quad Reapers.
Quad Reapers.
Kill anything.
Quad Reaper Interexes. Yep, that's 32 Reapers just between them. Assuming they have... No, they haven't got an expanded missile rack, so it is 32 Reapers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Basilius running harpoons. Harpoon pods and double harpoon MRMs. And a couple of Sabos as well.
They have a Microforge.
And a Microforge and Sabos. Missile Swarm Fleet, this is. This is Missile Swarm Fleet, pretty much. Looking forward to seeing those in action. So yeah, Carroy, Snowblind, SEC, and DeTess are our Group 1. We're going to start up with Carroy versus DeTess. Am I saying that right? DeTess? DeTess? Hydrating. And we will get started.
Let's get started.
Hit a reset just in case I messed anything up. Emission. Here we go. Zooming out. We have DeTess and Carroy. DeTess at the top, of course, with 3 massive pandemoniums dashing into the middle. Little scalar fleets coming forward as well. This is the true test of like, do 3 capitals have what it takes to take
Hopefully,
out?
that's a lot of converging firepower.
There's a lot of converging firepower. If they behave, this could go very well. The R2 cannons already firing immediately as well. R2 cannons, I checked, have a chance of causing fragmentation damage on impact, which scales on flux of the firing ship. So at high flux, I'm assuming it has a higher chance of causing fragmentation damage. Oh, that's loud.
Ooh.
A lot of heavy flux coming out here on Carroy's side.
They're disabling the Panda's weapons, and that's good for the scalar team.
Yeah. The lack of shields, of course, doesn't mean that all the EMP gets through. All the EMP will get through. There comes the beams, Tachyon Lance, and the lightning guns. Oh, they're actually shutting down.
That's a lot of damage.
There's a lot of damage going there. One frill goes down, though. One panda is pretty much getting hit by a lot of ships, but the other 2 pandemoniums just throws down a frill. This other 2 frills, and plus several fighters, are focusing on another panda.
It can't fight back.
It's got no weapons. Everything's been turned off. It needs stripes to help it out. It needs a bit of fighter support just to help it out a bit. All those lightning guns. Oh my god.
That's a lot.
That is a half hull
it's
panda.
Down.
It's a half hull.
It's at 1900 armor.
It's just turning it's like it's been completely shut down. Although the stripes come in there and can do quite a lot of damage when they come in. The first panda is about to go down. Although frills are taking damage too. It's so hard. Come on, here we go. What's gonna go down first? Probably the panda. Oh, panda goes down to the Tachyon Lance from the corset. Yep. That Tachyon Lance on the corset gets the kill. And now they start focusing all those lightning guns on the second panda. Reproductive the Impaired will not be having any more babies. And that's also loss of two Strifelings as well. And the second one, again, this one can pretty much not do anything anymore as well.
It can't fight back.
All that EMP. All that EMP.
This is where a shield would have come in useful.
Indeed. This is where a shield would have come in useful. This is light EMP as well. We go, oof, second frill goes down.
If the left panda can keep on taking out the smaller targets, then both the pandas.
Like, yeah, the course has kind of moved away, and there's been less of like a focus at the moment. And the pandas are getting time to breathe. And the Corset needs to get in there. Because it's all the lightning goes from the Corset to help out.
Yep. And the Tachyon lands EMP.
So the Corset's back in, but it's not the same panda that was last time. So this panda has time to breathe, has time to turn around and fire. Frills are out of missiles as well.
Yep.
Frill's taking damage over there. Micro missiles won't quite finish the job, but this is the Frill going to go down too. The second those shields pop down, the shield goes down. Although the second pad is at half hull now. That Corset is... All the Frills are doing
a lot of damage.
All the Frills need to do is keep it distracted. That's all the Frills need to do. If they keep like the pandas distracted, the Corset can just chip away at them very well. I say chip away, it's got a Tachyon lance, it's not chip damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Ooh. That is, you don't like to see that, you hate to see that. Look at that. Second panda goes down. Or not? Okay. There you go. The Corset, the Corset plays with its food there, pulls back for just a split second. Everyone goes, "Wait, what just happened?" And it comes back in for the kill. The guns, they've stopped. Indeed, the guns, they have stopped. A little bit of additive armor, giving the panda a little bit of fresh air there, but it's got too much to deal with. So much EMP.
No way.
Too much EMP. All the weapons on the front haven't been firing.
I would not recommend armor tanking against like a high-tech faction, because they will almost always have EMP.
Absolutely. Yeah, I do like seeing 3 pandas in action, but maybe one of them should have had a shield.
It's over. Carroy wins.
Carroy wins, 3 ships down. Quick fight. That was just over 5 minutes from the start of the fight. That's like from the very beginning of the fight, so discount the first minute entirely. It was a very quick match. Very quick match. And new high score for PvP! Congratulations, Carroy.
Nice.
Nice. I am quickly going to lower the volume of the game, because that just deafened me a little bit. So I'm going to quickly just tweak that down a smidge, so I don't actually go deaf when things start firing. So, match 1 down. 11 to go. Also proof that I haven't played through... No, I didn't play through the matches. I loaded 1 match just to make sure that it was running, and I did double check so there were no nebulas in the fleets.
Okay.
But other than that, I did not see anything. Right. This is the mirror match. We go here. Now we have Snowblind with the Arknisis fleet. I'm going to say that. Arknisis cubed. That's the most you've got out of me. And SEC's Ain't No Fortunate Son II fleet. So, the thing is, like, Arknisis doesn't really seem to have like a big... Yet there is another fleet here that has an Arknisis ship I haven't seen before, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. That is...
Yeah.
Sozzer has a Arknisis fleet with a massive ship I've never seen before, so I'm looking forward to that fleet. We'll see that later on this evening.
Oh.
But
my.
before that, the Alistair was one of the biggest ships I've seen of Arknisis, and it still feels a bit small.
Oh, it's the biggest ship they can make.
And I do like them. I do like them aesthetically. I do like it. I like the visual. I say that for all the fleet. Every single, as an aside here, every mod here is good, right? They are all fantastic, and the amount of effort that goes into modding in general in the Starsector community is to be commended. You're all fantastic. But some fleets just appeal to me aesthetically more than others, and Arknisis is damn sexy, as Laharl says.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Snowblind versus SCC. Quick reset there. Play mission. And I might maybe restart the game between groups.
Yeah, that would be good.
Between groups, I'll restart the game just so we have like a clear of the cache. Okay, here we go. Arknisis at the bottom. II at the top.
Intrexes are gonna have a field day.
Yep, all those Reapers. All those Reapers. Dark Revenant fleets are my mod fetish, Angelhood. Yeah, I can see that too. Here we go. Rex. Treating fire. First Reaper out. First Reaper out. Will not find a target.
Nope.
First Taylor goes down though.
Yup,
Look at the
that's a
missile
lot of
swarm!
missiles,
Look
man.
at that missile swarm! You love to see it! Unless you're on this side, in which case you hate to see it.
All of the tailors are just going down like flies.
Second Taylor, third Taylor, one Interrex down. Taylor's over here grouped up and took out an Interrex. That's 2 Taylors to 1 Interrex so far. Basilius here overloaded.
No.
Sherman class goes down. 1 day from retirement. It's 1 day from retirement. Damn.
Oh.
Basilius goes down. Oh, this is hectic. This is hectic. I'm just looking for the Reapers, looking for the telltale red glow of the Reapers. Here you go.
Yep.
Ballista swarms as well coming out of the matriarch. Sherman goes down. Basilius goes down. Several Interrexes still holding back. They're keeping their Reapers for later on. Those Reapers have Alistair written all over them. Sheet shot hits the side of the
nice
Interrex
speed
there.
cannon
That was a
hit.
beautiful seat shot. Taylor goes down, taking the shot that was going for an Alistair there, so, you know, hero Taylor.
Nice.
Sherman going down. Oh, there you go. Sherman goes down. Overloaded Basilius. Oh, so close to death.
One more hit with the Tachyon.
There it is. There you go.
Yep.
Good attack gun. I just realized that these are actually mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
Both of the Alistairs are actually mirror images of each other because one of them has the Tachyon on the right hand side, the other one has the Tachyon on the left hand side. Clever, I like that.
Looks like the matriarch is in trouble.
Yeah, the Matriarch actually is a great carrier, but it really shouldn't be like in the front of an Alistair like that. It is taking the damage.
Carriers.
I mean, we've lost most. Actually, that's a lie. We've got some ships down here playing around still. With Taylor over there and a Sherman over there as well. Alistair, the Matriarch took about a quarter to a third hull damage there.
Yep.
So if they're weathering the storm, the Alistair might be able to pull this through. Because the Alistair's, they've taken a bit of a scratch here. This one still has barely had its like, paint nicked.
It's in mint condition. Never used.
I think it's been pretty heavily used by this point, but it could definitely do. It could have done a lot worse.
That's a lot higher.
Yeah, but Reaper out. Alistair goes down.
Oh no!
Alistair goes down. That Reaper took the shield, and all those fighters finish the job.
That's the power of a matriarch. 8 fighter wings.
There you go. Swarmed. All this has it's got dual flak cannons and reliance, so its PD isn't fantastic.
The Alistar has no more escorts.
Nope.
They're gone.
Alistair goes down. All that's left now. A couple of Taylors over here, and possibly. Nope, just a couple of Taylors over here. I think that's all I see.
That's it.
Yep, a couple of Taylors over here. One of them is at about 25% hull. Will they manage to kill an Interrex before this goes down, though? Will the Interrex do it? Interrex goes down. They manage to account for themselves. Oh, hang on, this. What? Oh, those are just Duke gunships. Okay, those are just the gunships up there. I was like, hang on, there's something green up there. It's just the gunships. Will Basilius go down? No. Look at that swarm, though. Look at that swarm. That is filthy.
There's no way.
That is
you get
filthy.
that.
They're holding back. They are holding back. They're just waiting for it to die. Oh my god.
Yup.
SCC, this is...
It's over.
They're cruel. You play this so cruel. I believe, I'll check this now, but I believe that's an elite matriarch as well.
Yep, only 360 seconds of peak performance, but that's all it needs.
That's all it needs. All it needs. Running super fast, overcharging the fighters. Very well done. Ooh. And the last game of Group 1.
This group.
Yep.
Yep.
This is not all of Group A. They have to be 6 matches in Group A, but I believe half of Group A is going to be done today. Half of Group A, B, and C, and D are being done today. Half of E, F, G, and H are done on Wednesday. Then the second half of A, B, C, and D are done next Monday. And the second half of B, E, F, G, and H are done next Wednesday. So this is basically a round robin of in the group stages, which is going to be spread out over 2 weeks. And the last fight of Group A is Snowblind's Archnisis versus the Pandas. So essentially, it's I know it's kind of harsh to say it this way, but it's the two losers of today's matches facing off. And many bottoms will die to bring you these battles. Hey, Shogun.
Oh, no.
Also, hey to the 130 people that are here. Wow. Woo!
A lot of people love the Starsector tournaments. It's great.
Yeah. As do I. As do I. Right. Quick reset there, and go straight in. See what happens. With Pandas, take on Archnisis. There you go. It's different. There's what happens if the Pandas aren't EMP'd to death? This is what we're learning right now.
Well, they are heavily outnumbered, so...
They're heavily outnumbered. There are tachyons on the Alistairs, and there are ion pulses on the Taylors, so I guess they're not entirely... Yeah. There is EMP there, but it's not like long-range crazy EMP. And, you know, just, Taylors will just die. One Taylor goes down. Second Taylor... Second Taylor goes down, gets chased out of the fight. Third Taylor goes down on the left-hand side, right-hand side, left-hand side, right-hand side, left, 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 left. First, second, right, to 4.
They just don't have good enough shields or armor to tank pandemonium.
That is so much damage.
They just need to swarm the panda.
Yep. Sherman goes down. I need to swarm the... You can't swarm, you can't get that close. Oh my god, the pain. Pain Pekko indeed. Me down. Over there. Ah. So much pain. I can't even know what I'm talking about here. Everything's just dying. The pandas... This is what the pandas are supposed to do, right? This is what the pandas are envisioned to be able to do, is just, like, be at standoff range and just poke things with big long-range guns.
Oh, there's no way an Alistar can beat two
No,
pandas.
not two pandas. I don't think an Alistar can beat one panda, to be frank here, and there's two of them. All the missiles, all the micro missiles as well coming in. First, Alistar is at about third, 25%, 20%, 10%.
Oh,
Gonna go down.
Stripes are putting in so much damage.
Dying, 2 strifes. A little bit of strife there. The Gatling guns, they leave it alive just in time. Last missile coming in. Oh, I would have loved it if that was the kill shot. That would have been an amazing kill shot if true. But that is pretty much held together by duct tape now. And the pandas have... One panda has taken a pixel of hull damage. This is what the pandas are supposed to do. Just sit back and pelt people with so many guns. Oof.
I could have seen several ways for the Archnesis way to win this, but I don't think this is one of them.
I think it would have been... If they'd been able to like get in the swarm very, very quickly, starting at a longer range, because both these have to move into range of each other, the pandas have a huge advantage to start with.
Yep.
And this is the panda where I'm not using any large slots for weapons. It's got Aegis flat cannons there.
Wow.
It's not running like Tachyon lances. It's not running anything big on its large slots.
I think that's better for small ships.
Yeah. I mean, like, pandas well equipped, like this one is, have a lot of PD. As long as they're allowed to fire the guns. The problem they had, of course, in the last fight is that with all the EMP, nothing was firing.
Yup.
No, they can fire all their weapons. Even their PD takes out targets. Stripes over here, dealing damage to this one. Tachyon has been disabled. Stripes fall back. Next wave comes in. Ooh, EMP anomalies take out some Stripes, but Stripes are coming to finish the job. I love that the strife animation is just so beautiful as well. They look fantastic. Alistair's still alive though. I'm surprised I was still alive. Are they just playing with their food again?
Yep.
You have got is there like a cruelness setting somewhere you can set that they'll just leave a fleet with what seems to be single digits of hull left? Strife go brr, exactly. That's literally what it is. Strife go brr. And it's so beautiful to see. So, total hull damage inflicted onto the pandas, about...
Not a lot.
About 15-20% to one, 20% to the other one. Okay, maybe up to 25 here, a third possibly. One panda's still with most of its paint intact.
Oh, and the other out.
Alistair finally goes down. This one, however, is face tanking a full panda with all its shots. Even the Aegis Flight Cannon is just joining the fun as well. Goodbye.
Oh,
Shame. You say shamed? It is 3 pandas, though. It is shamed with a massive caveat of my entire fleet was capitals, okay? I like to attach a caveat to that. It is not quite shamed. Like, I wouldn't interpret that as shamed, just because of you had nothing less than a capital here. Well, that's 0 points for the losers, though. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Has DeTess actually made a BM fleet where there's like, if they win, it's so likely that it's going to be ashamed because they only have 3 ships to lose?
No reason to change it.
That's amazing. The subtle BM of losing to this fleet is that you get no points unless you manage to kill a panda. Which is incredible.
Yep.
Yeah, that's half of Group A, so Carroy has faced off against DeTess, and DeTess has faced off against both Carroy and also Snowblind. So DeTess has to fight off against the II fleet. That's what hasn't happened yet, so it'll be interesting to see what happens on Monday next week with DA versus II.
Alright.
And also we have to see also the Scalar Tech versus Arknisis fleet. No. Yes, Scalar Tech versus Arknisis and Scalar Tech versus DA. Those 2 fights are also to go next week. Next up, we have Group C, because Group B has been pushed on to the end. So we have Group C.
Nice.
Yes. We have Slav running another II fleet, but this is a Caesar-based II fleet rather than the...
Oh.
It seems Caesar, but also several Interexes with very similar loadouts. It's
that
still
looks like the exact same loadout.
Expended Missile Rex. There's double the amount of Reapers here. This is 64 this is 1, 2, so 8, 16, 24, 32, 64, 72 Reapers in the Interexes here.
Wow.
Yep. They're also running converted hangars for Flam and Interceptor wings. You can't bring a Matriarch, take your Interexes to take fighters for you.
Yep.
And Basilius is running Harpoons and Hornets rather than Harpoons and Sabos. And we have a targeting Caesar. Not an elite Caesar, a targeting Caesar.
That's not gonna get outranged.
No, it wouldn't. And facing against that, we also have Sozzer with the Arknisis fleet that has the ship I haven't heard of before, I haven't seen before. This is the Donovan class. Which is... So basically, it seems to me, it's basically a auto factory for the torpedoes. It's going to fire torpedoes over and over and over and over again. It also doesn't seem... What's the DP for this? 35?
Oh, that's kind of low.
Yeah, I was thinking that. There's 35 DPs, double bass drums and double pellet guns.
You could take like 6 of those into the tournament.
With an ITU. The only thing the ITU is affecting there is the bass drums and the pellet guns. Okay. Sure, I'm interested to see how that works out. Again, I don't know, I've never seen the ship before, so interested to see how it plays out. Then we have also 1, 2, 3, 4. Again.
Wait, no.
Yeah, 2 McNamaras, there we go. 2 McNamaras, there you go. 2 McNamaras. With running HVDs and heavy maulers. I cannot fault that at all. HVDs and heavy maulers. Very, very nice.
That's a good standoff ship.
Perfect combo. HVDs and heavy maulers, perfect combo. So 2 of these. and also rod MRMs and the base drum for point defense. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Leon class running the built-in siege cannon, heavy maulers, HVDs as well.
Yep.
And a couple of the monodrone light wings. And we have 1 Walsh class there.
Nice.
It's just there. Cool. We have up close and personal mostly.
I don't think that's an up close and personal.
HVDs with ITUs aren't really up close and personal, but you know, depends what you think is close and personal. Maybe your like bubble's quite big. Slav and Sozzer. We also have Prismatic Flux running a vanilla low tech, running double onslaughts because why wouldn't you?
Ooh.
And a Niagara.
Wait, a Niagara and 2 onslaughts.
Yep. So we're running here. We're seeing a Niagara running what looks to be here 4 thumpers, 8 flat cannons, a very, very area control battle wall. Dual flat cannons, thumpers, Vulcan cannons, flat cannons. That's a point defense and area control Niagara.
Yeah, if that Niagara can get the focus of most of the enemy ships, then they just can't damage it.
That is incredible. That's got an insane amount of PD. Forward-facing PD, but nothing's getting through that. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Condors running 2 Thunderwings each. That's plus the Thunderwing on the battle on the Niagara. That's 9 Thunderwings so far. Inferno Mervs, Railgun, Vulcan Cannon.
Good loadout.
Yep. Thunder's again solid fighter. Iron Cannon, Swarmer, and a medium machine gun. Perfectly solid fighter. Again, a lot of EMP damage here in the Iron Cannons. Double Onslaught, loadout the same. Hunted by cats, apparently. We have here running 1 Heavy Needler, 1 Hephaestus Assault Gun, 2 Aegis Flat Cannons, 2 Heavy Maulers, the Thermal Pulse Cannons, the hallmark of an Onslaught, 4 Tornado Hornet Launchers, 6 Vulcans, and 6 Flat Cannons. So a lot of PD here as well.
That's a really armored onslaught.
Yeah, it's a heavily armored Onslaught with essentially an Aegis Cannon costs maybe 3 Flat Cannons, so 12 Flat Cannons worth of flak in a single ship. No EMP resist, but yeah, shield bypass on the Onslaughts as well, by the way.
I would have put
Hardened shields on the Niagara, but shield bypass on the Onslaughts. And then 3 Gremlins and a Challenger. Gremlins running double hammers, double lags, and a single Challenger running HVD, Vulcan, and Sabos.
Yeah. Nice.
And on the other side, we also have Lightforger running a Zan fleet. I'm not that familiar with Zan. I have seen them a little bit before.
They're a bit like low-tech.
But I remember quite enjoying them graphically. I remember seeing the massive, massive capital they had last time, which isn't here. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Oiho M1s. With basically running Reapers. Running Reapers, Iron Pulsars, and a line HMG, just flying around with an Iron Pulsar and a Reaper. With a damper field as well. There are a lot of built-in damper fields I remember for Zan as well.
Kind of tanky.
And then we have Zakrep Proximity Burst Autocannons, a Light Machine Gun, an Eagle Saturation Point Defense, and Shtir Autocannons. Those are names.
Yep.
Yep. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ulksans. Then, of course, with the forward burst of speed. And you have 2 Panrelkas running.
They look like pancakes.
Pancakes. With Locusts, high intensity laser, point defenses, Vulcan cannons, HVDs, and flat cannons. And also EMP flares. They didn't bring any fighters.
Sometimes you don't need fighters to win.
They haven't got slots for fighters, so you got all this flak and they've got no fighters. Well, you know, it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, so we'll go back to the first fleet, which is basically Slav's II versus Sozzer's Arknisis. There were no descriptions to read out for this one, so we're gonna go straight into it. Right, so Group C, Match 1. Let's see what happens.
See it.
Let's see it. I'm interested to see what the Donovan class can do, and also always like seeing a Caesar in action.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a look at the ship here.
Oh, that's a cruiser-heavy Archnesis.
Yep. This, I think, because of the shape of the ship, it looks bigger on the refit on the mission start screen than it actually is in the game.
It's barely bigger than McNamara.
I thought it was going to be massive. Okay, that makes more sense now. I was thinking that's really weird, but no, that actually makes sense now. McNamara's coming in. All those fighters, all those missiles coming out, all those javelins, all those, not the javelins, sorry, the hornets.
It better back away. It better dodge.
Oh, McNamara goes down to a double Reaper immediately. Second McNamara already taking so low. Both McNamaras are down immediately.
Those Interexes are lethal.
There's so many Reapers here. I want to see what the Donovan can do. It can die.
A lot of anything. It's dead.
It just took 4 Reapers to the face. That's 8 Reapers heading towards that Leon. That Leon is down. This is disgusting. This is so disgusting. Oh my god.
It's a flawless victory for the II fleet.
It's going to be a flawless victory, actually. They're down to 2 ships. And no, they're down to 1 ship. And they haven't even fired all their Reapers yet. Oh my god. The Caesar is a formality. Right, fire. I was hoping that would get the.
It's fired 1 Crusade more.
Yeah, shot. I was hoping that would get the kill shots. At least it did something, but no. Here come more Reapers.
It's all on the Interexes.
It's
right. All preferred.
So many Reapers coming out. There you go, another 4. That's you're dead. Bye.
That's it. It's over.
That is
flawless.
Flawless victory. So many Reaper shots. Oh my god. So many Reapers. That was deleted. Like, the McNamara just got blown out of the water. The Donovan didn't actually do a single thing. It fired like pellet guns once, and that was it. The Caesar did. The Caesar fired 1 Crusade more shot, and which got hit by a shield. But
I would replace the Caesar with more Interexes.
Yeah, take the Caesar out. Just put more Interexes with Reapers. Because oh my god, that was disgusting. I heard you want Reapers, so therefore Reapers. That is crazy amount of Reapers. Didn't have the time to go through it. Donovan, nope. That was a 105-second match from when I pressed go to the end of the match.
At least the matches are going by quick.
Given like the initial engage time, that was probably maybe a minute of fight, if that. That was horrifying. Oh my god. That is definitely shamed. Like I'm not gonna. There's no qualifier of okay. These are only like three Caesars. No, this is basically a lot of frigates and destroyers, hitting incredibly hard. Let's be fair, but hitting incredibly hard.
Yep.
Good gravy. That was painful. Right. Next, biggest dickest guard. I approve. Salad. Cornelius. Okay, Optimus. Taking it into dance. I don't see any purposeful names there, right? Next we have again Prismatic Fluxes, Vanilla Low-Tech. It's Vanilla Low-Tech, of course, with Ship Weapons Pack and all the other vanilla patches, and it's vanilla in inverted commas Low-Tech. This is Zen, so interested to see how this plays out. I didn't actually reset the game between the groups, but I don't think it's made much of a difference. Right. Here we go.
Let's see how the PD low-tech does against Zon, which is built just for killing them.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. All the PD, there's nothing there. There's nothing. I mean, some of the ships have got damper fields. Fragmentation does nothing versus damper at all.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. The first few Oihos coming in. You see all the Thumpers firing out as well. I was trying to engage with the Challenger there.
Yep.
I think Zan has a size problem because there are 3 capital ships on Vanilla Low-Tech side. And none on Zan Empire side, so that is definitely going to be an issue. Just on like...
I think those pancake ships are capitals.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one Olkzan is down already. Turns out you don't need your PD. Oh, incoming Reaper? No. PD wall. No Reapers. No Reapers get through that.
No.
Oh. One hit the
it's
shield.
already at
High flux. High intensity laser coming in there to help out with this. Oop. Charging Onslaught on the left-hand side.
Ah, you love to see an onslaught just charging in.
Whenever an Onslaught charges in, it's always going to be a fun time. Either it's going to do amazing work or it's going to get wrecked, and either way you love to see it.
Yep.
Oh, that Onslaught is chasing that Ulksan. And gets the kill. Onslaught's going to... Actually, I don't need to worry about these. That Panrelka is going to deal with the Nagra all by itself.
Yep.
Oh, here you go. Panrelka hitting the side of an Onslaught now. It's got a lot of damage to go through. A lot of armor to go through.
It's getting distracted by the gremlin. Both of the capitals are. Are you kidding me?
Damn gremlins. Panrelka's taken a lot of armor damage at the front. Pull back though. Ooh, okay. Okay. A slight season in the hostilities. However, there's an onslaught behind you, fleet.
Panrelkas are getting flanked by the onslaught coming in from
that
there.
onslaught had the big, like, 500 IQ play early game, charging forward, not just to chase an Ulksan, but the plan comes to fruition. There's an onslaught behind you.
They're getting pincered now. It's amazing.
Knock, knock. Here's Johnny. Also comes in, takes out an Ulksan immediately. And turns out the Panrelkas are going to actually, oops. Something.
High intensity lasers just can't burn through the onslaught's armor fast enough.
They're really good at doing so, but it needs more time. It needs time where the onslaught is distracted by something else to take part. But okay, there you go. And I think the Panrelkas are kind of judging their range like perfectly, so they're staying at maximum range. But that means that whenever an onslaught dashes away, they've got to catch up because they haven't got the range leeway to let the onslaught move. Gremlins, of course, getting critical malfunctions because they're gremlins.
They've done their job perfectly.
Yeah, they have. They really have. It's not going to be a shame because I think gremlins have died, but
yep.
The onslaughts are. Here you go. Another gremlin goes down to an Ulksan over there. Here you go. Charging.
See it.
Again, no hull damage so far.
It's too tanky.
A pixel. I see a pixel of hull damage. A little bit of hull damage has happened. Managed to get through the front armor of that.
Yeah. Keep going, onslaught.
Keep charging. Oh no! The high flux there can't stop it. Thermal pulse cannons. The Hephaestus coming in. That's a dead Panrelka. One Panrelka goes down.
Yeah.
Well, after one Panrelka there, an Ulksan over there. A lot of. Idaho goes down there. For a second, I thought those Thunders were attacking the Gremlin for a second. There, I got really confused.
Yeah.
Nope. The Panrelka's like, I want none of this. I want none of this. Panrelka's like, actually, bye. Oh, look, it's turned away. Attack it quickly. Attack it quickly. To be fair, this onslaught has taken way more damage. A lot of pain there, however. A lot of pain. I mean, from the point of view of DP points, Prismatic Flux has lost 6% of the DP of the fleet.
Wow.
Which is pretty much like some gremlins in the Challenger, I believe.
If you're able to get 3 capitals on the field with a big supporting fleet, then that's the way to go.
Indeed. That is, I think, wow, was that... Yeah, only one gremlin in the Challenger goes down. I was counting gremlins at the end there. One gremlin in the Challenger goes down for the entire enemy fleet. Those onslaughts and the Niagara, with a supporting fleet, incredibly strong.
It's kind of amazing that Lotec can just put out all these ships.
Absolutely. I mean, the 2 onslaughts and Niagara alone would have been a challenge with a huge, like, support fighter fleet, as well as the distraction ships and the gremlins, and the Challengers there too, I guess.
It's really well built fleet.
Yeah. A really well built fleet that did its job perfectly. Every ship there did exactly what it was supposed to do, which is all you can ask of it, really.
Nice.
And next we have their last of the Group C fleets. And we're going super fast here. We're like almost halfway through, and we're barely an hour into the stream. Holy crap!
Well, the fights have been relatively quick.
They have been relatively quick, which is Sorry, I was just thinking about the fight that happened there when the deleting of the Arknisis fleet. That was a quick fight. Right, now we have an interesting matchup here of Prismatic Flux, which won handily last time, versus Sozzer, which got deleted. We didn't see what Sozzer's fleet could do.
No.
The Reapers went so quick that we couldn't actually see what the fleet could do. So I'm hoping that is not going to carry on in this fight. I want to see what the Donovan can do. I'm genuinely interested in seeing what the Donovan can do. See what I mean? It looks way bigger than it is.
Yeah.
Here.
Maybe because it's a capital.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Small capital. Anyway. Let's go in. Alright, the wall again. But it's in a capital, okay. The chat's to nerf the amount of nerf Reapers in chat now. Let's see. We're going, okay, right.
If the
Gremlins coming in for the points. Again, the points aren't really there. The points are there to give the AI something to latch onto. They're not really there to affect the fight in any way. Yeah, the Donovan also, the shape of the Donovan also helps it look big because it's a square ship. So the cropping works well in making it look bigger than it is. Okay, one McNamara already getting pelted by thermal pulse cannons.
That is McNamara.
And it's at 1/3 hull already. That's a dead McNamara.
They don't survive even 10 seconds into a fight.
I haven't actually seen the Donovan fire its torpedoes yet.
Maybe it's waiting for someone to get overloaded.
I guess, but it's not looking likely, not against this fleet. Okay, here we go. In theory, all the heavy maulers and stuff could do quite well here.
Yeah, but the Onslaughts have too much armor.
I think they're focusing the Niagara. The Niagara hasn't got the damage. The Niagara does not have the damage. You could probably quite safely ignore the Niagara. If you haven't got a fighter fleet, you don't have to deal with it.
There to distract, and that's what it's doing.
A little Mauler damage coming in there. It is 4 heavy Maulers on the McNamara, so the loss of McNamara was harsh, but they do a lot of armor damage. They're coming in. They're doing damage to the Onslaught over there. Although that's probably dead McNamara. Yeah. Goodbye, McNamara.
McNamara, you've made a fatal mistake.
You have high flux, and you're now in range of the Hephaestus. And the Needlers. That is a disgusting Mauler. Onslaught. It gets time to breathe. It gets time to breathe. The Niagara has yet to take any damage. I have yet to see you fire. Which is a shame, because if it's a capital and it's not actually firing, I'm assuming it's there to fire the Mosaic torpedoes.
Yeah.
And
like
if it's not doing that, then it's a waste of DP. Which again is probably something that worked fine in testing, but for some reason isn't working now, I assume.
It might have been better to link the pellet cannons and the torpedoes on the Donovan.
There we go. Second charge. It's a dead McNamara.
Rip.
It doesn't survive 2 charges of an Onslaught. Niagara has yet to take... The armor looks intact as well. It's not taking a single... It's pristine.
It is pristine.
It is pristine.
No demod.
No demod, nothing. I don't think it's taken a single hit to armor. Anywhere.
Oh.
Yep. Caster's Curse. It took 100 damage to the armor at the front now.
But it has a lot of armor. It can't die.
Yeah. Where are the torps?
They're just not firing.
Like, okay, you're waiting for the overload. They haven't got... Like... They have not got shields. You should be unloading immediately here. And I think the Donna's going to go down.
It doesn't have enough direct firepower, and
The missiles have been shut down by Thunders as well. Donovan's going to go down without ever firing his torpedoes in both matches, unfortunately.
I think as Wyvern described it, the Donovan is supposed to be like a station module with engines, but it's not doing well.
It's not firing what I assume. Okay, it's fired a torpedo. A single torpedo has come out. And it's timed out even before it got to the... I think it was firing at the Gremlin.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hammer shot from the Gremlin gets blocked by the shields there. However, that's a very, very dead Leon. Gremlin goes down.
The Donovan has actually... It killed a Gremlin with its corpse. Nice.
As we want to see. Now use your Mid-Assault Autopharge and fire loads more. That's what you're there for, I assume. Leon goes down. There's so many Thunders as well. Those Thunders are just murder.
EMP is deadly in tournaments.
I noticed there wasn't there are no DME fleets this time around either.
No.
Was that also not allowed in the tournament?
No, I don't think so.
We have one Leon, the Donovan, and the Walsh as well. The single Walsh, which is still alive. The DME was not included at this time. Walsh goes down, Leon goes down. No, that was a different Leon. Was another Leon I wasn't tracking before? Oh god. Donovan goes down. All that's left now is the last Leon. It's being focus fired. And also being hit by the Thunders, so it's being EMP'd out. Finished off by a Hornet Swarm. Prismatic Flux gets the win.
Low-Tech had no problem dealing with that Archnesis fleet.
Not at all. 1 extra DP percent of DP here compared to the last fight. They were at 94 last fight, 93 this fight.
Yep.
Because it was 2 Gremlins instead of a Gremlin and the Challenger.
Yeah.
Very, very strong. So, what matches are we expecting to see next Monday from Group C? Matches we haven't seen this week, which are the II fleets, because Slav I think only had 1 match today. So II needs to fight off against both the vanilla. The II versus vanilla low tech is going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good match.
Yeah,
it's going to be a very good match.
Yeah, enjoy that.
And also versus the Zantech. Zantech needs to fight off against the II and against the Arknisis fleets. And the Arknisis fleet, and that covers everything, I think. Arknisis fleet needs to cover against Zan, yeah.
Yep.
So, I think out of Group B, the match to watch next week, they're all going to be good, obviously. But the match, my personal match to watch next week will be II versus Vanilla Low Tech. I believe next Monday is being hosted by Oni? No, Oni?
Yeah.
Who's in chat right now. So, yep, next Monday, I think at roughly the same time. I'm not sure the exact time. But next Monday will be on Oni. Is it Oni? Or is it Oni? Along with Knight. Yeah, you're there as well. Yes, you are. You're co-casting with Oni next week as well. We have drills. There are no drills, unfortunately. I am deeply saddened by this. There are no drills. Being wide didn't really benefit ARS in a fight against me.
Nope.
No. No drills. Small Bean Oni-chan the VTuber. Ah. Right, so now we have Group D.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Reuter Union.
Indeed. We have SafariJohn, the Reuter Union. We have Akitsushima with Vanilla Low Tech again, different Vanilla Low Tech fleet. Still running double Onslaught, but also with the Liberator. We have the Hrothgar, what's it called? The Polish Vodka Ferry, I believe. Running Myasuran Navy. And also Angelhood running SRA. So, yeah. SafariJohn's Reuter Union fleet. I'm not as familiar with the Reuter Union.
I'm very familiar with them.
So you can help me out here.
Yes.
We have what looks to be like 3, 4, 5 pepper boxes.
Those are mud skippers with devastators built in.
They
are.
Yeah, so you have 5 pepper boxes with built-in devastators and an Atropos torpedo rack.
If they can swarm a big target, they do a lot of damage.
We have 2 Telemons, obverse battleships, running pile drivers, Telemon prow armor. To me, that's a detachable module.
Modular armor.
Modular armor. Hellbore, hammer barrage, devastator cannons, light assault guns, SRM pods, flat cannons, Vulcan cannons, rock saw, heavy assault fighter wings, and interceptor wings. Basically, a lot of mostly vanilla weapons that are very good, mostly vanilla weapons. And also
vanilla style faction.
It's got a Midas 3 hull mod, which I'm not aware what that does.
It lets you ignore asteroids in the campaign map.
Okay, that's the flavor of Reuter, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Colossus Mark II Reuter variants, running a hammer barrage and a standard bomb bay, and empty ballistic slots. Yep. So they have 12 ballistic slots they're not using.
Actually, you can put a bomb bay in the ballistic slot. That's just not standard.
Yeah, but that's 12 ballistic slots, so they're using one of them, and I'm assuming the hammer barrage is built in. Are they just massive bombers? You're running Colossus Mark IIs as bombers.
Those are
70 speed, 6,000 hull, 660 armor bombers.
Honestly, don't know what to say about the Reuter Union fleet. It's a meme.
They might be giants is the title of that fleet there. And we have Akitsushima's low-tech fleet. 2 onslaughts, looking the same. Look like they have devastator cannons, a storm needler, 3 heavy mortars, double railgun, harpoon pods, flat cannons, and Vulcan cannons.
Yep.
Running shields this time as well, so hardened shields rather than shield bypass, but also heavy armor and ITUs.
That's a tanky onslaught.
It's a very tanky onslaught. It has also got the shield as well, so it's got a lot of armor, but also got the shields to match. And the Liberator, running in here with double heavy mortars, double Mark 9 autocannons, so a good amount of kinetic there. 3 flat cannons, 4 lags, 4 annihilated rocket launchers, and 1 Thunder interceptor wing. And also moving forward. So we have the massive burn drives on the onslaughts and the rapid burn jets on the burst jets on the Liberator.
Yeah.
Then we have 4 Condors again, running double Thunders.
Pretty popular.
As are the Thunders. Much like the last fleet, we also have 9 Thunders flying around. 9 Thunder Wings, which were so strong.
Yeah.
And then we have 4 Gremlins now. Instead of running hammers, they're running light needlers and reapers. So that's also 8.
That's kind of dangerous.
That is, there's a Gremlins with reapers. That is deadly.
Deadly.
That's just waiting for death to happen. And we also have Hrothgar, the Polish vodka ferry, running Witcher 1 main barrel alcohol, running of course Myasura. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with this fleet, KnightChase, but they're
no, I don't know a thing about the Myasura Navy.
Nope.
Tell me about it.
So they're actually high tech, but with no shields. We have a Javinicus class. We have here Obliterator rocket launcher, double Mjolnirs. Was a fan of a Mjolnir, and the Perry escort wings. We have 1, 2, 3 Patriots.
Yeah.
Running
nice.
Double hammers, double pulsars, double Vulcans. Hardened shields. So that's actually quite a flux efficient shield there. 0.52.
Yeah.
Nice
shielding.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Shikras. Running light needlers, Reliance, Gorgon SRMs, 4
That's
Vulcan
a
cannons.
Carrier.
Who made it? Double Crow assault fighter wings. And are Perry now fighters? They used to be.
No. Check the other Perrys and the Burrow.
Okay, so you can have a Perry escort fighter wing, but also have Perry as a corvette.
Yes.
Interesting. So Perry's running iron pulsars and Reliance. It's a flying iron pulsar, really, which is nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4 Tiburos. One of the several ships modeled after hammerheads in the Myasura Navy fleet.
That's a small hammerhead.
It's a small hammerhead. It's the small hammerhead. It's a small shark. Running an arbalest, a heavy mortar, hammer.
Not bad.
And Angel's SRA fleet. I'm hugely partial to SRA, of course. Huge thanks, of course, to him, Shadowy, for letting me use the SRA background music for a little pre-stream there. We have a Varder being piloted by some kind of Space Marine, with double Mega Chain CPCs, which are of course built into the Varder, double Salamanders, double Tachyon Lances, 3 Baragos, 4 Graviton Beams, and 13 PD Lasers.
A lot of firepower, but those Graviton Beams might not be the best choice.
The Tachyon Lances are nice, though. You can't really fault the Tachyon Lances.
Yeah.
An Air Class Distraction Liner. Now, this is new to me. It's
Let's
just
look at it.
It's running 8 mini blasters. That's it.
Huh.
It's running 8 mini blasters. It's a distraction ship. I suppose it's meant to be. It's a passenger ship. It's a liner. It only has like 6 small energy slots and 2 medium energy slots.
An interesting
A civilian
ship.
grade hull. It's just there as a distraction.
It's only 15 DP.
Yeah, only 15 DP. So it's just there as a distraction. And its pilot is Henry Stickman. We have 1, 2, 3 Cabaloys.
Nice.
Running Skinwalkers and Rakshasa Bomber Wings, with another Barago as well, so there's going to be a lot of Barago Storms coming out. Mini Blasters, Mini Blaster Arrays, and PD Lasers. May help out against all the Crow Assault Fighters as well, because light mortars and light machine guns on a fighter is nasty. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Minarets running 3 It's Barago Swarms. We have a lot of Baragos here. We have basically 15 on the Minarets, another 3 on the Cabaloys, and another 3 on the Vardar. So there's a lot of kinetic missiles going on here. No Charybdises. Yes, and the Cabaloys are drone slug carriers. It's 6 Skinwalkers and 6 Rakshasa Bomber Wings. So those are the 4 fleets. Oh, Hrothgar actually sent a description for their fleet. It says, you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? I started drinking because of Raid Shadow Legend at Reddit. You have here, that is it. And Vodka, Pant. Are these all vodka names? I think these are all vodka names. Yep, these are all vodka names. I know some of them, but I'm assuming those are all vodka names. And we have Escapee from Horny Jail. Escapee from Horny Jail. Oop, Horny Jail. Haha, got him. Tides of the Immaturium.
Angry Marine.
We have Non Galente, also not Galente. Galente, nah. Annoy, annoys, annoyed, annoying, and hee hee hoo. Okay. Anyway, we have back down to first match of
Let's
Group
see
D.
Reuter Reunion. Let's
Versus-
hope they go for a upset win.
Don't you trust in the Reuter Union? Against double onslaughts and a Liberator?
Well, let's see how those Colossus do.
I am not slouching, DR. Thank you for checking. Right. There we go. So, Liberator coming in first. It's an aggressive capital. Now,
Let's hope it doesn't suicide.
I'm interested. There's a lot of hammer barrages coming out. I'm interested to see what actually happens with these essentially
It's
cruiser
like a
class.
athlete.
These Colossus, I want to see what they actually what they're supposed to be doing, because they're breaking my brain a little bit.
Oh, that Condor is already overloaded.
Well, it took 4 hammers to the face. I mean, I can't really stop it. Well, we just lost Colossus Mark II because it just took what looked like every harpoon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to last long. They're going to melt fairly quickly. All we want is the capitals to move up. They haven't. The capitals are far back. So if the Colossus just keep dying one at a time, this is not going to bode well.
Nope.
Don't fire hammer barrages at gremlins. What are you doing?
If the Colossus can gank the Condors in the back, then that's really good for the Broider Reunion team.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They've got 5 Colossus coming up left-hand side here. Okay, here we go. Onslaught charging straight into the capitals. Now, Hammer Barrage to the face. Will you fire the Hammer Barrages? It's right there. Hammer Barrage out. Full impact at the back there. Most of your armor. It has to get out of it. It has to get out. No, it can't do that. It actually gets flamed out. It cannot do the full of a burn.
Onslaught, how could you do this to yourself?
It's kind of flamed out now, facing the wrong direction. Although the capital moves away.
Driving now.
They're driving away into an onslaught. Well, you did that to us. We're doing that to you. You're now venting in the face of a harpoon swarm. What is going on in this fight?
They've got armor modules. It's fine.
But it's still. Okay, here we go. Hammer Barrage is coming in to liberate. Liberate is okay though. Condor gets destroyed though, so the Colossus back there are taking out the Condors. I'm very confused. I am very confused. My brain. Yes, yes, Colossus. Fire your Hammer Barrage, then immediately go into Damper Field. That's what you need to do. We're getting some shots past the shield of that onslaught over there, but...
Yeah.
Nope. Sanders will finish off this Colossus, I assume. Yep, then let's finish off the Colossus. Pepperbox at 30% hull. Pepperbox goes down as well. This Colossus needs to move in and actually get... If that Colossus can get behind and start clearing off this conduit, that'd be fantastic. But it needs to do that.
That would be amazing. Why is it chasing after a gremlin, dude? No way.
I have definitely found this in the past, that AI likes or hates phase ships, depending how you want to look at it. It killed the gremlin, so it worked out for it in the end.
But now that onslaught is getting pincered. But the...
Oh, here we go. Here we go. A good flank has happened. Get the Hammer Barrage in. I think you... are you actually out of Hammer Barrage?
It's out.
Uh-oh.
Save your friend.
Here we go. Here we go. Some good shots here. Hellbore firing in. No armor at the back now, so a lot of damage coming in. As long as you get to fire the weapons, it'll die. Don't move away from it! What are you doing? You know what? I have a perfect firing position where it has no armor. I'm going to move to the section where it still has armor because I feel I need that challenge.
It's a very honorable fight with the onslaughts. And
it is. I didn't think the Roider were going to be that honorable, but they are an honorable. They are an honorable group. Here we go. Onslaught will go down, I think.
Onslaught's a pixel away from going out.
Onslaught goes down, so Onslaught does die. However, this Telemon has taken quite a beating. It's lost a lot of its... looks to be its left and front... No, it's only its left-hand side modular armor. So if as long as it faces its front or its right, it's probably fine. So please, face your front or your right towards the... It's flamed out, I think, so it needs some moments to recover. Colossus are there, still dealing with gremlins. Christ alone knows why.
Amazing.
Half hull that Telemon there. This Telemon can actually shoot right now because the other Telemon's in the way. This is when you want to deploy your burn drives. Just letting you know that now, Telemon. Now is the moment where you deploy your burn drives.
Come on.
Oof.
Oh?
Oh.
You need to vent before it's too late.
He's got the right side facing now, so now would be the moment to vent if you're going to vent. You've got your armored side facing them now. Okay, second Telemon is now firing. Let's have a look back here. The Colossuses are on danger critical malfunction now. The Gremlins are also low CR. But the Colossuses are focusing them. They really shouldn't be focusing them.
Yeah.
That Colossus, that Onslaught has got high flux as well. If this Telemon keeps at it, maybe we get something out of this.
Yep.
Gremlins are looking like they're at about 24% there. We are at 24% there, so they're at pretty much low CR right now. They'll start having malfunctions very, very soon. There we go. Liberator moves in, so damaged Telemon defense against the Liberator.
I don't think the Liberator can win against Telemon.
Oh, there you go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Double capital ship fights. Close range knife fighting here.
This is what you love to see.
The Telemon doesn't have to have many weapons. Only seems to have 2 weapons firing though, which is a bit of a shame. I'd like to see a bit more.
I think it's built like a broadside ship.
Really? There's only firing 2 weapons? It's only got flat cannons and lags. It needs to be closer to fire more weapons.
Yep.
Timeout. Everyone becomes hyper aggressive now, I believe, is the rules.
Onslaught's going in.
0 CR on several cons. 0 CR, 0 CR, 2 CR there. 0 CR on the Gremlins as well. Loads of the Colossus are at low CR. They're, of course, they didn't actually spot this before. They are SO Colossuses. Colossi? Okay.
Oh no.
Those Condors needed to have died, because the Thunders are probably going to be key here. The Thunders are probably going to be what dictate the end of this match.
Yeah. It's a really nice fight between that Onslaught and Telemon.
Yeah, they're actually quite evenly matched. I like that. The Onslaught doesn't have the flux to fire the Storm Leader for very long as well.
Yeah.
Like they're both. Oof! There's frontal armor off. That's the frontal armor gone.
Yep.
So now you actually start taking damage because this Telemon actually has taken no hull damage so far. Okay, the Condors are here. Condors are running low in CR as well, 40%. But that Gremlin actually managed to kill the Colossus that was up there, or the Colossus killed itself. We're down essentially just to the Telemons because the Colossus aren't even here. This Telemon isn't even in the fight anymore. See, Liberty's getting bullied. Liberty's holding its own.
Those Thunders are actually the key to them winning this fight.
Yeah, the Thunders are going to be the key. The Thunders are going to be the distraction and getting around and causing a distraction here. Yep. Very low shields. There's some distraction. Liberator comes in. Very low hull. Overload. What gets the kill? Mark 9 get the kill. Mark 9 gets the kill. The Telemon goes down. We still have 1 Colossus over there, dueling it out. How have you still got CR? You've got 50% CR. What have you been doing? But you've got 50 CR. I think you've been soloing the Gremlin. It's not been enough to get your CR down.
I think instead of standard Bombay, that was 1 actual ballistic weapon to let the Colossus finish off those Gremlins.
Yeah, the Hammer Barrages and Bombay, and it's taken.
It has ammo?
It's got hammer on the armor. It's just if it fires the Hammer Barrage, it wins. It kills off the Gremlin. It just hasn't fired it yet for some bizarre reason.
Oh.
He's just standing there menacing. I don't think there's much menace there involved at all, to be honest. That is a very weird Colossus there. Those Colossuses broke my brain. Those Colossi broke my brain this fight. They really broke my brain.
If Reuter Union had taken some more reliable cruisers like the Ranch, which is a converted Starliner with 4 decks.
Telemon going down, and Telemon shockingly will not be the last ship to die on the Reuter Union side, because that's still that you exist. Here we go.
It's
yeah.
over.
It is very over. 2 high flux can't vent, lost its side armor as well. The Telemon did very, very well, but they had no support, effectively.
Nope. The Colossus, they killed themselves just by going in.
There you go. Let's just wait for this to happen then. Here come the Thunders. Will you actually engage?
Kill it!
Because we're currently at about 3 minutes past timeout right now. There you go. Here come the Thunders. The Thunders on the...
Yes.
Oh, wow, kill steal by the Onslaught. Also, like, screw this, I'm winning this point. I mean, they took out an Onslaught, but I was... Those Colossi confused the hell out of me.
If the Reuter Union fleet wasn't such a meme, it could have been actually
They
really
might
good.
be giants. They weren't. Next, we have Hrothgar as the Polish Vodka Ferry, my Asuran fleet versus SRA.
Nice.
So, the kinetic heavy LRM fleet, plus of course Skinwalkers and Rakshasas, which are not to be underestimated at all,
No.
versus my Asura. I'm not running a Makaran, I'm not running an Arduino, but still solid. I mean, the Javanicus is still very solid.
Sick.
Are you just doing Steve 1979 MRE quotes at me right now?
Sure.
Nice. Let's get that all on a tray. Right. Here we go. Okay, so we haven't got my PTSD fighter on the SRA side. So, you know, I'm glad about that, because the noises make me flinch at night still. It's been a long time, but it still terrifies me.
Perry, no, what are you doing?
It's what I usually associate with Perry's doing, to be honest.
They can't win against me.
There we go. Okay, the actual fight has begun.
Ooh, that partner is looking very intimidating.
It is, but I think it's also the only real threat.
Direct fire ship.
Yeah. It's got a lot of direct fire, definitely, but I think it's also going to be high on flux real soon, because it's basically the only ship that's in close combat.
Because you're not going to send the missile ships or carriers into the fight.
Nothing else is going to be taking hits, so it's going to be taking the entire frontline damage of the SRA fleet.
I think maybe a Tartarus would be better instead of like 2 minarets.
We'll see how it plays out, though. So at the moment, technically, they're still in the lead.
Oh.
There we go. Tibero goes down. Now, will there be enough of a distraction to let essentially the Varder and Javanicus 1v1 each other? Because let's be honest, whenever there's multiple capitals, that's what we want to see. We want to see capital versus capital, see what happens.
You want to see that every time.
Every time. You want to see the two main capitals just face off. Goodbye, Perry. No, you live. You live. Varder decides to broadside his PD because... Sure.
Okay.
Yep. Because it can.
It's facing the wrong way now. Oh, now it's...
There we go. Is it the carrier? That's the carrier Perry over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Javanicus is taking a step back, so let the Varder kill the smaller ships. Gravitons are there. The Gravitons are helping with just dealing with the shields of all the small things.
Oh, that Perry is going ham. Nice.
It's just taking it, yeah. Oh.
Oh, it barely missed
Oh! Just outside Tachyon range. Just outside Tachyon range for the Subaru over there.
Love to see it.
Yep, Tachyon Lances, the best PD weapons, of course. Fire against a single crow, that's what you do. The air has a super-powered shield. And that's the shield of the Tartarus, isn't it?
No.
Same color shield as the Tartarus, I think. Tibero goes down. Javanicus is being very shy. Loving the thruster visuals there as well. Liking it.
Yeah.
Point that out.
SRA has the same vectors.
Oh yeah, no, SRA thrusters are gloriously beautiful. The little like the little turning modules are always very nice to see. Look at that. Every time I host a tournament or play Starsector in general, I just have to spend a moment just losing it over the beautifulness of the ships. Beautifulness? Yeah, sure, why not?
That's Carroy doing out of position.
You know, Minaret goes down, so it's not going to be Shane. Not sure where the Minaret I think was just charge ahead there. Oop,
Oh, Cowboy.
Cowboy goes down to a parry. What?
And the Barter is facing the wrong way. Why?
The Barter can turn very quickly if it has to, though, so that's not a huge disadvantage.
What is it facing right now?
It's broadsiding, is what it's doing.
Why would you ever make a broadside Barter?
It shouldn't be. It's got 2 Mega Chain CPs at the front. It should never want to broadside. The Minaret goes down.
And this is just cleaning up with the Mjolnirs, taking out all the smaller ships. Wow.
The SRA fleet is drunk off the vodka. That's what's happening here.
The carriers don't have any direct fire. They can't compete. If the Caballoys were Cryptises, they would have been. They would put up.
You couldn't afford 3 Cryptises on the same budget, though, could you?
Maybe if you took out some of the minarets.
There you go. This is what I'm going to see. The jewel here. Well, we want a bit of Barago support to get that flux up, because at the moment it's just taking the flux and completely fine with it. Minaret goes down. Minaret goes down. Varder getting pressured by the Patriot and Javanicus, and here come the Crow Wings on the side. Okay, how's this going? The civilian ship is still alive and still hasn't really been touched.
It's taking no damage.
Okay, Varder is on its last legs now. Varder goes down. What we've got left is you have 1 Caballoy and the air left. Oh. Double ion pulsers on the Patriots as well, and all that's left is the civilian ship. Leave it for last. Taking Mjolnir shots as well. There you go. And the win for Hrothgar Heavenlight. Not ashamed.
All the distraction frigates.
But all the distraction frigates did the job. They distracted. It's a good reversal because it started off very, very strong for SRA, but they just didn't have the staying power. And Angel said in chat that, again, the Varder wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. So the Varder should not have been turning sideways like that. It needs to be focusing its Tycoon lances on a single target. Wrong disposition, and I definitely stuck the Omni Shield conversions in my air. We'll check there. Well, Omni Shield there, and you've got front. There are no front shield. There's a front. It's got built-in front shields, of course. Still. Next, we have my Asura versus Low Tech. So. This will be an interesting fight. Hrothgar, the Polish Vodka Fairy, versus Akitsushima, who's actually 1 DP below limit, and still running that much. Good heavens.
Yeah, Low Tech just gets to put out a lot of ships.
Card 18 bingoed, apparently. Bingo! Goes straight in. See if Javanicus has an easier time with 2 onslaughts in the Liberator. Here we go. Usually you get like the frigates coming first because you have 1 Gremlin, but the next ship after the Gremlin is a capital class, which I find it quite amusing.
That Liberator is very aggressive.
But yet not suicidal. Perrier goes down, as is traditional. Liberator starts trading fire with double Patriots and a couple of Crowwings coming in. Perrier will go down. I can't tell if that's a fighter.
Oh, spin!
Spin! Nice. Perrier spin! Woo! We like to see this Perrier spin. Spin, pins, Perrier spin. Is that intentional?
I don't know.
Because I've only seen Perriers do that.
Maybe when they get...
I am ready. So we first fire away. The pilot of that Perry must be very, very dizzy right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The onslaughts are getting stuck in. There are crows to fight against thunders, hopefully.
Yep.
Perry goes down. Ooh. Thunders were there, just tickling the back of the Juvenicus. Oh, onslaught charging into the Patriot, killing a Perry.
That's a lot of harpoons. Oh!
Oh! Goodbye, Patriot. There comes some more. That was not enough for you? Have some more.
Some more. Yep, it's down.
Yep, that is a down Patriot. Okay, a couple of Tiburus facing off against Liberator. Getting distracted by that Gremlin. Gremlin here being attacked by a couple more Tiburus. One Tibu there is apparently bulletproof.
That's not a good idea to vent.
Ooh.
You're taking so much damage.
It's a good vent for the Juvenicus there. Managed to get some frontal armor off. The Juvenicus definitely has, I think, better flux management than the Onslaught does. I think overall. When he says managing, it's definitely. Oh, there were several Tiburos just died. Oh, there we go. Reaper coming in. Those pages need to get back into the fight. They don't need to. Again, those gremlins are doing fantastic work, just distracting the entire section of that fleet. That is 3 ships being distracted by a single gremlin. They need to be over here. They need to be attacking the condors. Again, another good vent. Another good vent. That also cannot keep doing that. It'll die if it keeps doing that.
Yeah.
2 gremlins have died now, so hopefully there's less distraction. That's half the gremlins down. That also needs to make up its mind. It needs to charge in or get out of dodge. Although, the second one is now turning to face. I'm not sure the Juvenicus can do well against 2 onslaughts at the same time.
We'll see.
Like, the hope is maybe that you get the second onslaught, first onslaught down for the second one engaged. Okay, the Patriots are actually engaging on this side again, and Shikara's going to go down to Thunders over there. Oh, the onslaught actually manages to back away before the vent. This has been a definite swing in momentum here. The actual, like, stalling and sort of slow down of the fight benefits the low-tech so much right now because they get to reset position. And they get to organize a coordinated assault on 2 onslaughts. Okay, hello. We have crows attacking condors here. That's what we want to see. Although Devastator's there doing their best to kill those condors mid-flight. Condors go down. Perry still there. Perry goes down. Yep, it'll come back though. It'll come back. Here we go. Harpoon swarm the 1. That is 16 harpoons, all in the shields. It takes that. Doesn't really break a sweat. So, essentially, it wants that to happen. It wants more of those missile waves out of the way.
I think they're gonna run out of missiles before that happens.
Here we go. Patriot on the nose of the Liberator's high flux as well. However, here come the harpoons from. It can't survive that. Overloads. No pulse cannon. Patriot goes down. Here we go. Ooh, the entire Sable Swarm was shot out by TPCs. TPCs, not a very strong point defense weapon.
Yeah.
If you aim it straight at the missile launcher as it's firing. Oh, looks like a Condor will go down though to the Crows. Those Thunders were so strong last fight. Those Condors going down will be so beneficial.
Yeah. For sure.
where we go. Like, I think the Javinicus can win 1v1 versus an Onslaught just because it has the better range advantage and better flux management. Condor goes down, good. It needs other ships to be okay. We're about very close to timeout now, though.
Oh boy.
Which is gonna work in Low-Tech's favor. Because Low-Tech wants to go aggressive. Comes the Thunders. When Shikra's there, it's just supporting the Javinicus, which is helping out a lot. Although Shikra's being attacked by Liberator over there. Getting very close to timeout. Very close to timeout. Good vent, good vent. Can you make use of it? It's all you got. All you have is. You still have. Yeah, you still got your annihilators. You're gonna make good use of them. You're at half hull now, and that's not even taking a scratch.
It's no use using Sabos against the Onslaught. It just tanks them.
Yeah, it just turns the shields off. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do now?
This fleet was definitely not made to fight Low-Tech. I can tell.
Okay. Very slow, but there you go. There's timeout. So, ideally, things will get very aggressive now.
Hopefully.
Chicker turns around and gets prepared and prepares to engage. Javinicus, burn forward, Javinicus. Here you go. A little bit of a burn forward there. Get closer. Shikra is 30% hull. That's the one that was being engaged. Not the one that was being engaged by the Liberator.
Embrace your destiny.
Absolutely. Here we go. Onslaught charges Shikra because, of course, you do.
So what do you gotta do?
Take out the carriers. Good meta. You don't have CR problems here. You just have aggressiveness issues. The carrier still doesn't want to play, so they're still falling back. Onslaught's turning to deal with. Well, this Javinicus is concerned about the Condor, but not actually within range to fire the Mjolnirs to it.
Javinicus only has forward-facing weapons, which is surprising.
It hasn't got many of them.
You can put so many weapons on the broadside of the Javinicus. It's fucking amazing, but the decision not to do that is very questionable.
Okay, so we have kind of what we were expecting here, the show-off between the capitals. The Shikras is being punished by also Thunders as well. Might go down first. Okay, we're through frontal armor. We are through frontal armor. Again, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that if well managed, Javinicus could still win this. Because of how if they engage one by one, there's a chance. It'll take forever.
Yeah.
I guess
don't have all day.
No, and again, the Condors should have died way earlier. Like everything else, the Patriots, everything else should have been killing the Condors. Yeah, zero flux onslaught's just not moving in. Sometimes the DA just does not want to do anything. Oh my god, really? I've got specific rules like to not speed things up, but at this point, I might have to do the requested action by Rubin should this happen.
I don't think Rubin has said anything yet, but
no, Rubin was in a meeting last I checked. But Rubin gave me specific orders like if it gets to this point and it's not going anywhere,
I think they're
pause everything.
Progress.
Yeah, but the rules are, I'll say them just in case I turn up. The rules are, as I got them, pause everything, get all the ships, move them to the middle of the map, and then unpause.
Well, it's looking like they're closing in now.
They're closing in now, but that's the rules. Should this happen, that's the actual rule, which in this case is very much going to make sure that Javinicus dies. There we go. They were just preparing for whatever this is. There you go. Putting Javinicus out of its misery. 81% DP left for Akitsushima's fleet.
That's a really effective low-tech fleet. 3 capitals, condors, gremlins. That's all you need.
Yep. Capitals with support is always a winning with effective support is always a winning combination. Oof. That brings us to the end of, I think, of Group D.
Nice.
Because what we have left are the matches for next week, which are going to be Low Tech versus SRA. SRA versus Reuter. And so Reuter have fought Low Tech. Reuter have fought.
Yeah.
That's the only thing Reuter have done. So Reuter versus SRA, Reuter versus Mayasura, and SRA versus Reuter. No, hang on, that can't be right. I've lost myself here. So Reuters have fought at Low Tech. They have not fought SRA. They have not fought Mayasura. That leaves the last match, which is SRA versus Mayasura. No. Versus Low Tech. SRA versus Low Tech. Yes, there you go.
Yes.
SRA versus Low Tech, SRA versus Reuter, and Reuter versus Mayasura. Those are the three ones. Oof. God, that's my... It's difficult to think of the three matches that haven't happened today. Now we're going to Group B, which is put last as per orders. Although we have... Yeah, we start off with AlienSpaceKappa's BlackRock. You have Deskup's Free Star Union, which I don't know. Free Stars Union is not a fleet I'm familiar with. It was definitely a mod that came out after I stopped playing, so interested to see what they do here. We also have Ordinator / Mino's Tiandong fleet, which I'm very partial to Tiandong.
Oh, the zoo. Oh,
yeah, pocket battleship, and of course DaddyPants is vanilla high tech. We've had vanilla low tech a couple times. Now we have vanilla high tech with the Paragon. Right, let's go back and have a look at the beginning. AlienSpaceKappa, who also give us a description for the fleet, which we have here is in before you spent 100 hours plus hours on testing to just die like this, and also under orders to string the names of every ship of one class together. Okay. Right, okay, so we have the two Mirages. You know the rules. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, Nemo, I'll be right back.
No worries.
I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. Really? You know the rules, and so do I. Memes will arrive soon, TM. Please fix Karkinos, Immovable Object, AI, Unstoppable Force. Okay, anyway, let's just do both of these then. We have double Mirages. I'm very partial to Mirages. I do like Mirages indeed. Running Gale Battery, double Fury Turquoise Torpedoes, double Dual Shard Cannons, Argus Particle Beams, double Shredders, Micro Argus PD, dual Flat Cannons, a lot of PD there, Hellbender Heavy Fighter Wings, and Crate Heavy Fighter Wings, which are also very, very good. Very, very good indeed. So, a pair of those. We have 5 Locusts, 5 Goblins, sorry, they're not called Locusts anymore, they're called Goblins. 5 Goblins, running a Shard Cannon, INM Assault Guns, and double Shredders.
Nice.
We have 4 Mantis. Please fix Karkinos AI. Okay, they've split the fighters up there. We have 4 Mantises running Fury Torpedo Launchers, Quill Rocket Launchers, Antimatter Blasters, and Shredders. 4 of these. Killer Bee Frigates. Yep. We have 1 Antaeus running Gauss Cannon, Scaleron Repeaters, Void Spear MRMs, and a bunch of point defense. I'm a huge fan of the Antaeus. I'm a fan of BlackRock in general. I am disappointed, of course, that my favorite ship isn't in this BlackRock fleet.
The Nevermore isn't here.
There is no Nevermore, and you are immediately disqualified because you haven't got a Nevermore. Shame on you. Shame on you. But we also have a Stenos running Ferro Cannon, Extended Gale Cannon, double Light Needlers, double Shredder Batteries, and a Neurosite AEX Drone Wing. Of course, Crates and Hellbenders. 2 very, very good fighter wings.
Why?
2 very, very tasty fighter wings, of course.
Why did they allow Crate?
Crates are still here. 4 Crates and 4 Hellbenders. and of course the Neurosite AEX drone wing. Fighting a five-star Union? Never, nevermore. No, I must have the Nevermore as the fifth ship. We have one Widow class. So three Widow
class.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Those
13.
are all destroyers? Hold on, take a look at their stats once again.
Okay, so yeah, so missile. I want to make sure they all load up. The loadouts are all the same. No, they're not the same. So I'll do them differently. So we have a Widow class missile massacre destroyer.
That's a large missile on a destroyer.
Yeah, that's a Locust with Sabos, hypervelocities, and Spikes MRTs with expanded missile racks, as to be expected from a missile boat. So 1, 2, 3 of these. Hang on. Ayate Immelman, Mikumo Geimer, Mirage for Juniors. These are references to something I haven't I'm missing here.
Macross?
Not just Macross, is it? Is it just Macross? It is Macross, of course it is. I just read the MCRSS. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we have 2 Blackbird class missiles go here, E-War frigates. They've got target painters, so the target ships take 30% bonus damage, plus Reapers and antimatter blasters. We have 1, 2. Oh my god, why are they all slightly different? Do my head in. We have a Valkyrie carrier running Squall and a Storm Cannon.
Nice.
Another Squall here running hypervelocity drivers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Valkyrie carriers running Talons, Storms, hypervelocity drivers, and another Locust at the front.
Oh.
There's so many Locusts. So many Locusts. Yeah, another Blackbird running the E-War frigate, and a couple of Slicers running just Hornets, basically.
I think I know what might happen. The Kumaraja is
It's gonna stop. It's gonna
stop all the missiles.
Yeah, everything's gonna stop. The Kumaraja is gonna just like, do you even PD? Kumaraja says yes. I'm not sure if 200 IQ or 20 IQ.
Maybe 200. We'll see.
We have DaddyPants' high-tech fleet, running, of course, the Paragon, with single tachyon, triple plasma, ion beam heavy needlers, flare guns, fortress shields, ITU, shield bypass Paragon. What?
What?
What? What? Why? You're running a shield bypass Paragon with heavy armor.
At least it has automated repair unit.
I'm crying inside. Why are you doing this to me? The dissipation is insane, though. Let's be frank. That's 2,245 dissipation. But why would you do this to me? Then hang on, let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 beholders.
Wow.
Running additional tactical lasers because the drones weren't enough. Plus, oh my god, they've got converted hammers with longbow wings. Have they all got them? No, okay, they're slightly different. They've got the same variant name. How dare you? So you have sabos and tactical lasers here. Then at some point we'll swap over to longbow here, at least 6 longbow wings. No, more than that. More than that. We have 2 without longbow wings, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 longbow wings.
I think that's just to pad out the fighter limit on DaddyPants' side.
And a couple of Mercuries. Not Reaper Mercuries, Harpoon Railgun Mercuries, it looks like.
Oh. Maybe an Omen would have done better than the Mercuries, but...
There's so many longbow wings, though. Bypass Paragon should be a bingo. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. And of course, we have Ordinator Mino's Tiandong fleet. Of course, pocket battleship, the Zoo, running a Molar battery, double ultra cannons, 2 Aegis flat cannons, 2 heavy auto cannons, 2 Devastator cannons, bunch of PD, flat cannons, Vulcan cannons, Reliance, and all RPG lasers. running, of course, RTUs, hardened shields, stabilized shields. Good. We have a single Chanzi running the built-in Trip Hammer, which is basically a double mining blaster, Railgun, mini blasters, ion beams. Ion beams versus the Paragon. It doesn't have an RFC, so the MP works. We have heavy mauler, ultra autocannons, heavy burst lasers, Vulcan cannons, mini blasters, harpoons on Shorin. On 3, no, they're slightly different. Heavy ultra autocannon on one of them. These have built-in Typhoon Reaper launchers, Hephaestus heavy autocannons, and 2 of these. We have a Tolu running a bunch of Hornets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Chanshuis running what looks like a mixture of Dadao assault bombers and Shen multi-role fighters, which I'm incredibly in favor of. Dadaos are fantastic bombers and Shens are really good multi-role fighters. A Nanzhong running heavy mauler HVD and a muscle LRM.
Not bad.
Solid little brawler variant. A Wujun running a built-in Gauss cannon.
Ooh.
With a shield, with an Omni shield conversion as well, with extreme modifications. Christ. Okay.
That's a nice that.
Yeah. A little frigate with a Gauss cannon, that's all you need. And a single Lao Hu running Salamander, double light dual machine guns, and a Vulcan cannon. That's just there to mess around, I think. Yeah. But having done a whole campaign, having done 2 full campaigns as Tandong, I can definitely appreciate the fleet. I love the crap out of Dadaos and Shens, so. And Zoos and the Chanzis are great, like, player ships, and Shorens are fantastic as well. I have no qualms about any of this. Let's begin.
Let's do it.
Blackrock Drive Yards versus Free Stars Union. Will the Kurmirages stop the missiles? That's the big question. Will they stop the missiles?
Let's hope they have good AI for it.
Okay. There's actually an ECM advantage to Free Stars Union here. Of 6%. There we go.
That's a lot of missiles.
Kurmiraja popped that a little bit too early. There's nothing to stop there. Mantis goes down immediately.
I mean...
Long-range Squalls being stopped there by the second Kurmiraja's interdictor field.
It's a lot of Locust missiles.
That is a lot of Locusts. That is a lot of missiles. Antaeus already taking hull damage. Stennis is overloaded already. Blackbird goes down. Antaeus taking a lot of torpedoes. So many torpedoes. Antaeus.
No way!
Antaeus is
that much damage already. It's such a heavy cruiser.
Antaeus is about to go down. Stennis goes down. Turns out, no, you don't have enough point defense for that. Antaeus goes down to Locust, or maybe 5.
They're bursting them down so easily.
Oh my god! This is
so many locusts.
They're getting deleted. So many locusts.
So many squalls.
So many locusts. There's so many torpedoes coming out as well from the fighters. This is insanity. This is so deadly. What is happening here? This is madness.
The Mirage's system isn't even doing that much.
No, it can't even. It's not even stopping anything. Kurmiraja goes down. The first one is down. It's not shame because the Blackbird went down, but it's pretty damn close. The second Kurmiraja taking so many torpedo hits. Here comes the Reaper. Here comes more torpedoes. They all go down.
Wow.
Completely deleted. All that's left is a single Goblin. Mantis. Last Mantis. Deskup obliterates. Absolutely deletes.
Amazing. One ship away from shame.
And I think that was probably random chance, because if we ran this again, it could easily be shamed. Good gravy. Oh my god, there's so many missiles. FSU Faction Doctrine is missiles. I must try them again if I ever get around to playing again, because I do like my missile spam. That is insanity.
Busted.
What are those
large missiles?
Spike MRT? Hang on, I'm going to quickly hop into this because I want to find out what the hell. No, wrong one. What the hell a Spike MRT launcher is, because that just feels disgusting.
900 damage.
No, yeah. With Oh, good heavens. Limited ammo 5s is 20 per, 40 per because they got expanded missile racks. With high speed, sorry, high tracking, then high speed. That's insanity.
It's never gonna miss.
Spikes also ignore the Kerma system. Wait, what? Oh, there's too much acceleration for the Kerma to stop. It doesn't actually ignore the system, it's just too fast for the Kerma to do anything about.
I don't know. It seems the Kerma system should be buffed if it can't stop missiles.
That's insanity. Wow, that was crazy. Like, yeah. The Kerma's like, okay, I'm just gonna sit behind my interdiction field, and the Spike's like, no, we don't care, we're too fast for this. Even if you slow us down, we're quick. That was filthy. That was filthy. That was not shamed, but that was a technicality at this point. Good gravy. Match 2. DaddyPants' high-tech versus Tiandong low-tech coordinator / Mino. Drink? I'm gonna drink. I gotta hydrate, because I need to hydrate, because my god.
Yeah.
I've also got my throat sweets. I'm not putting them in my mouth yet, but the second I can stop the stream, I'm gonna be turning this. I'm gonna be popping throat sweets in, because oh my god, it is such a great joy to be casting tournaments that is this exciting. That it's so exciting.
It's amazing.
Very, very well done. All the fights have been generally very interesting. Even the fights that have gone on for long have gone on for long because the fleets are balanced, which also makes for a good fight. Right. Let's see what happens here. Reset.
Right.
Will the last time in a tournament I saw a shield bypass Paragon, it got wrecked because it got shield bypassed. They tried to put them. It was put in there for the meme, and the meme backfired because it turns out that if you take the shield away from a Paragon, its fortress shield doesn't do anything. Hydrate the meme with an ah. Shock. Let's go. Okay. So Zoo, super long range molar battery shots. Interesting loadout on the Zoo, of course, is the front two prongs are molar battery and the ultra cannon, and the spare ultra cannon is in the middle. So they haven't gone like symmetric there, but that does help with the application of both kinetic and high explosive at long range. Okay, here we go.
Let's hope Paragon carries.
Yep. Paragon's attacking one of the Chanshuis already. It's taken some damage, but it's the very edge of the range. Again, because of the bypass shields, get in there and hit it with guns. You have Hephaestus there, you got Hephaestus there, you get the heavy molar battery there.
I see a way for Tiandong to win this, but they need to take out all the smaller ships.
Well, to win this, they take out all the ships. That's how this works. Again, because you have to move in close. You cannot outrange a Paragon. You will never outrange a Paragon. Not when it's running like super long range weapons, like the Ion Beam there, and also the Tachyon Lance. So far, no deaths. Here come a couple of Reapers. The Reapers get stopped by the point defense, though.
There's so many tac lasers on the high-tech side.
Yep. Tac lasers forever. Well, some of the beholders have an additional 4. Those have an additional 2, so there's at least 6 per beholder, if not 8.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of tac lasers. There are like 9 beholders, so that's at least 54 plus another 4. So there's 58 tac lasers on the high-tech side.
Yeah.
That's a lot of tac. That is a lot of tac.
Very tactical.
One Chanshui is down, though. So that's the loss of a Dadao wing and a Shen wing, unfortunately. Again, those tac lasers do stop all fighters, though. The fighters can't really do much when those things are there. And all the beholders are doing are kind of what they need to be doing, is keep everything else away. The second Chanshui is down. Keep all of the ships away while the Paragon just moves forward, and at standoff ranges, just... That's what we want, Shu. You want to be hitting that Paragon.
Yeah.
You got range. You have an insane range of those guns. The Zoo also has really good range. You can't outrange a Paragon, but the Zoo can do a good job of staying at range of the Paragon and being out range of everything else. Mercury's having low strength of lower CR. Beholder's taking some damage now. Falls back though, because the ranges are too high. Zoo's doing okay with its Flux.
Yep.
Chanzi can't get close to fire the Trip Hammer. Will probably go down.
No way.
Yep.
It's a plasma cannon.
Those plasma cannons go down. Love the trails on those as well. The Zeus is getting bullied now. Like, it's not like an incredible amount of bullying, it's just an unfortunate amount of bullying.
Flux and Sabos.
Like, it can deal with it, but it can't get any closer. Beholder goes down, it is not shamed. Beholder has died to the Shorin back here, it looks like. The Shorin's gone around and is doing work.
Yeah, those Beholders can't do anything to actual combat-grade cruisers. Because it's just soft flux.
There we go. Another Chenshui is down. That's 3 Chenshuis down. It's 3 of the 4 carriers down. Wujun goes down. There's the Ghost Cannon. Beholder taking overload there.
Those Beholders are slowly going down to the Shorins. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. Just look at a little bit of Hephaestus here and there. Just slowly taking them down.
Drop your shields.
Which it did. It's also got like heavy burst PD. Okay, Zoo, you need to be moving forward. You have to be moving close.
It's doing surprisingly well.
It's holding off. It's staying alive. Staying alive. But it needs to get in there and do a little bit more work. There's a little bit more work. The Shorin is now being sort of flanked by 3 Beholders right now, and it's having issues like...
It needs backup. It's gonna die.
Yeah. I can't keep its shield up forever, and it's basically... Okay, I have to keep my shields up for the harpoons, but I have to take it down for the sabos, and they're kind of arriving at the same time, causing it to be confused. Oh dear, the Sioux is going down. The Sioux is going to go down. Those plasmas...
plasma cannons are extremely dangerous.
Zoo goes down here. Now, the Beholders are just staying alive. That is their function. Everything's staying alive here until...
Those Beholders just have strong shields and really long-range attack lasers.
No, this is not a shame. A single Beholder has died. A single Beholder has died. So it is not a shame. All that's left now, I think, is... Well, the Nanzong's down, so we're probably down to the last Shorin. I think, yes, looks like we have the last Shorin here. Which is just being essentially bullied by... You know, the attack lasers are just working also like as point defense to stop the Reapers getting any further as well. Ooh, took its shields down, it had to, but it hasn't got the armor. When you haven't got the armor for that, you can't start tanking sabos then as well. Beholders are going to be increased in DP to 11 in the next update. Okay. They're currently less than 11? What?
You get 4 attack lasers for free? Huh?
Not ashamed, because it is a win. 1 Beholder died. Harambe did know too much. All the memes, Jesus. I'm just reading down the list. Like, oh my god. Okay. Okay. And when we have the last fight of the evening, fight 12.
Oh, great.
Which is DaddyPants versus Deskup. Will the tack lasers beat the missiles, or will the missiles beat the tack lasers?
I'm hoping for the missiles to beat the tack lasers, but anything could happen. That's a lot of locusts.
It's a lot of locusts, a lot of tack lasers.
Walls, a lot of torpedoes.
Do you even have PvP, bro? And this is... The answer to the question is potentially yes. So we will see what happens here. Last fight of the evening. If this works out.
This is the best for last.
One thing I didn't actually check at the end of the fight, how did the Paragon actually take any significant damage? Did they even get through the armor? Good question, isn't it? Got to find out. Will there be enough locusts to just overwhelm all the lasers?
We'll see.
Paragon was pristine. Paragon did not take any meaningful damage at all last fight. Okay, here coming spalls, here come the locusts. Mercury's are dead to locusts, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
Sure, oh, so are technically the longbows.
I don't know if Sabo's worth against armor.
Oh.
FFDO's armor.
It's not going to be shamed because the first widow goes down. Harpoon swarms coming in back from the Beholder's second window goes down. It is not shame either way. Slicer goes down. Slicer goes down. High-Tech is still putting. High-Tech is still doing it. Turns out they have enough PD. Next video goes down. So far, 1 Mercury has died. That's what we're reading here. So far, 1 Mercury has died.
Oh!
Beholder goes down there.
Goes down.
Widow goes down, though. They can't keep losing that close. I mean, they have to actually put some work in here. Second Mercury goes down.
They just gotta spam all the missiles to win.
There you go. Overloaded. Get the kills in. Get the kills in. There's 2 overloaded heroes right here.
Reaper! Yes! Yes!
Locusts get the kill. Locusts get the kill. Okay, so we got several Beholders down now. Several Beholders down. Once the attack laser wall is down, I think the Paragon's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Deal with with attack laser wall.
Reaper?
Yep, overloads it. Can you capitalize?
Yeah.
Can we
Please
capitalize? If you're out of Reapers here, Locust is coming out. They're trying to stop it all. They do. They managed to stop it. Beholder is overloaded. However, Beholder's going to go down to...
Those Beholders are just going down. Really hard.
Widows are going down. Blackbird down. Beholder down. Will there be enough Widows afterwards to deal with the Paragon? That's the big question.
If those torpedoes do as much damage as they say, that Paragon is not in for a good time.
There we go. Looks like we have 6 Beholders left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Widows left. How much can we do here?
Oh? Beholder? Go down to a Reaper?
Nope.
Maybe?
It managed to take the overload before the Reaper went out. The Reaper was not fired. Steer well kill that Paragon, little Widows. Okay, here we go. This might be a severely...
Oh. The torps. Those torps are so dangerous!
Oh, I'm just overload now. They need to capitalize on it. The Reaper goes out. The Reaper goes out.
No!
The target painter came out a bit too late there. Oh, no. Widow went down.
It's intense.
We're down to 5 Widows now. I think High-Tech will win this. I think there was enough PD, but it wasn't by much. Oh. Widow goes down. Come on. We'll be able to focus here. Locusts will overload. Overloads that. However, the Paragon kills another Widow.
Paragon's here.
We're down to 3 Widows. 2 Widows. 1 Widow. No. All Widows down. Down to 1 Blackbird. It got dicey for a second there.
Wow. This could have been something else if all of those Beholders
It got
had died.
dicey there. A lot of damage went down there. But in the end, they didn't manage to kill enough Beholders fast enough to have enough Widows left over. So, win goes to DaddyPants and the Paragon. They had enough PD. Thanks for the clips. Again, please clip anything that's of interest. Please clip. High-Tech is the low tech. I'm interested to see how far certain fleets go in the tournament. Because this we're let me just double check. We have looped, correct? Yeah, we have looped. So that is all the scheduled matches for the evening, which has which has flown by. It felt like I started like 5 minutes ago. Although my throat doesn't quite believe it.
Yeah.
My throat's like, actually no, you have been speaking for 2 hours.
I feel the same.
But So how do you think this went down? What do we think so far? Okay, let's go group by group.
Let's go back to Group A.
Let's go back to Group A. Scale Attack, Arknisis, the first Arknisis fleet, the Imperium fleet, and the DA fleet.
Scalar Tech is very well-rounded. They did really well against the Pandas.
Well, they almost hard countered the Pandas because the Pandas were so weak to EMP.
Yeah.
So those are all good fights, but I'm interested to see the fights for next week. Actually, we didn't actually cover next week's fights for Group B, which are BlackRock needs to fight 2 more times next week.
Ooh.
So BlackRock needs to face off against FSU. No, they fought twice. They have fought twice. No, they have to face off against FSU and Tiandong.
Yeah.
They face off against BlackRock needs to face off against High Tech and Tiandong. God, and Tiandong needs to face off against FSU.
Oh, Tiandong is not in for a good time.
No, I think there's almost like a very clear hierarchy here. The simple fact that the spikes ignore Kurmirages kind of nullifies the point of the Kurmirages entirely.
Maybe if they swap the Kurmirajas for Nevermores, could have made something out of that.
As much as I would love to believe that's true. Yeah, but I think definitely for Group A, unfortunately for their very first match, the Pandas just met their like. I think it was almost designed to counter them perfectly. We had also the Arknisis fleets, which just got deleted by Reapers.
Yeah, the Arknisis fleets are questionable.
Yeah, and as a rule, like that's tended to be how I've seen Arknisis fleets so far. Like they were strong when the Edith was allowed in, because the Edith was like incredibly insane, like range boosting.
Let them get a good range bonus.
The Kark jump is still glitched, still randomly teleports directly to the right. Well, that's unfortunate. Because it is a ridiculously strong battleship. What else do we have? What other matches of note did we have? We saw I guess we saw the Pandas at their worst and the Pandas at their best in the same day. We saw again Arknisis getting wiped out for Group C. Low Tech ridiculously strong. Low Tech
is just you can bring 3 capitals every time and just win.
But yeah, both Low Tech fleets have shown that you can just take 3 capitals in air plus a support fleet and be fine.
Rider Union, the Colossus meme.
The Colossus meme, which again, it just breaks my brain. That just confuses me.
They could have brought ranches. Those are good carriers.
SRA again. Honestly, I want to see more of SRA. There are several fleets here which I think haven't shown their potential, and I want to see what they can do. So I'm not casting next Monday. That's only, but I will be there in chat watching.
Okay.
So definitely want to see where all of these fleets go. And of course, I will be there on Wednesday on Laharl's channel. I don't think there's much else for us to cover, other than huge thank you to all the players for putting in their fleets, for all the modders for making all their fleets, for Ronin for organizing for the tournament, and of course all the work that's gone into the tournament mods in general to make the tournaments run as smoothly as they are. And huge thank you to my co-caster, KnightChase.
Yeah, it was a pleasure casting with you, Nemo.
Huge thank you to also my other casters, who are Laharl on Wednesday. Oni next Monday. I think Orica is co-casting with Laharl on Wednesday. I believe I'm doing next Wednesday. I think next Wednesday's back here with me, with Orica. And that is so far, because after that we don't know who's getting through the groups yet, who's got through the group stages. So it'll be interesting to see. You're on Tuesday. Okay. No, I'm definitely on the Wednesday. Oni, so I'll double check. But I think I'm on the Wednesday. Yeah, I'll just call that stream there.